I'm going to say something nice about Mark Mitchell.
What the fuck? What's happened?
Wait.
Has he hauled an old lady out of a burning building?
Wait. And David
Skeptical.
Seymour. And
what?
David Seymour.
You didn't clear this with me?
Minister for Ethnic Communities. Let's just sneak by that Mark Mitchell is a Minister for Ethnic Communities for a second. Like, that could be a whole show in and of itself. Let's just skip past that.
Giggle.
Minister for Ethnic Communities, Mark Mitchell, condemns Destiny Church March, not Kiwi nor Christian. The Minister for Ethnic Communities said he was appalled by a Destiny Church march on Saturday, which was neither Kiwi nor Christian. The church followers marched down Auckland, Queen Street on Saturday against, quote, foreign religions, like Christianity. How Christianity was that foreign religion?
Big news.
That was brought in the 17th, that Christianity, that foreign religion that came. With leader Brian Tamaki saying the church was building a, quote, Commonwealth crusade to reclaim Christian nations. A number of flags were also set on fire, but they were out before firefighters arrived. In a post to Facebook, Minister Mark Mitchell said everyone had the right to freedom of speech and protest. That does not mean, however, that New Zealanders are free to condemn behaviour that is not in keeping with the values as a country and as a wider community. I am proud to be the Minister of Ethnic Communities in a multicultural and diverse New Zealand, which has a proud history welcoming people from all walks of life. There's a little part of me which wonders, this might be on Mark Mitchell's Facebook page, but I don't know if he wrote it. But either way, it's been done in his name. Destiny Church said the march was to, quote, take a bold stance for Christian values, Kiwi identity, and the future of this nation. Mitchell said behaviour that incited discrimination or violence was damaging and condemned the vile rhetoric and behaviour of the church and its associates. The behaviour I saw was not Christian, was not Kiwi nor Christian. The use of taiaha, which is a culturally sacred weapon, to overtly stab at flags representing minority groups in our country while being torn to pieces and burnt is not acceptable. Mitchell said the government had a strong focus in public safety. Anything that threatens or disrupts the public right to go about their lives free from threat or violence is something I take very seriously. New Zealand welcomes all people of all backgrounds and ethnicities who are willing to behave in a way that is tolerant and reflective of our values. The actions I saw from Destiny Church this weekend, in my view, are not welcome in New Zealand. Now, there is so much to unpack there if we wanted to about what Nationals actually doing to minorities and stuff. But if we can just look at that statement in isolation, good statement. So, good statement, Mr. Mitchell. Minister Mitchell. There's more to come, Jude. Do you want to speak to that at all first?
Yeah, look, I want to speak to that protest. It's like Destiny has long been a hate group. But their growing militancy and growing cases of direct action are only going to get worse from here. There is a tipping point here. They're stabbing at flags and overt hate messages that wouldn't be out of place at a National Front rally.
Yeah.
And just like one of their biggest banners was just factually incorrect. Christianity is the official religion of New Zealand. We don't have an official.
Yeah.
They're not even the majority. There's 38% of New Zealanders identify as Christian, and most of them would disown this.
No, but hang on. This is really important, actually, because I don't know the exact facts and figures. I'm sure we can find them. My understanding is it's like 5% of the country are they kind of Sunday going, taking it seriously, churchy Christian people. Like lots of people, like if you grew up Catholic, you're Catholic your whole life. It's like getting into a gang. It's like blood in, blood out. You can't get out of it. No, even if you tell people you're not Catholic, they still go, "Oh, Catholic boy." You can't get out. Like those people are also included in that 38%. It's like 5%, maybe 10 if I was generous, that are actually the I guess hardcore, the people who are actually take their quote unquote Christian faith seriously. So it's even less than that 38. I just want to make that really clear, Chewie. Sorry, sir, you're saying.
I'm just going off the census results.
Yep.
Christianity is the most prevalent religion at 32.3%. And I guess that's self-identifying. That doesn't measure how involved they are or how seriously they treat it. That's just
Yep.
people ticking a box that say, I am Christian.
Yep.
Maybe I
Yep.
just go on Easter, that sort of thing. But I think the majority of those people that ticked that box and said that I'm Christian would look at the Christianity that that Destiny is putting out there and going, oh, fuck no, that's not me.
And
So,
most of the 5% that might be those, hardcore full-on Sunday Christians would say the same about what they're seeing there. So this is a real isolated, what's the right word? Extremist group. That they are. They're extremists.
they're an
extreme.
extremist hate group masquerading as a church. They are a pyramid scheme for Tamaki and his inner circle more than they are a church. They're a hate group more than they are a church.
David Seymour denounces Destiny Church protest demands as un-Kiwi. Acting Prime Minister David Seymour has denounced today's Destiny Church protest in downtown Auckland. Hundreds have marched from Aotea Square down Queen Street in what the church has billed as a rally in defence of faith, flag and family. Destiny Church said the march was to take, quote, a bold stand for Christian values, Kiwi identity and the future of this nation. Church leader Brian Tamaki claimed uncontrolled immigration in the United Kingdom has led to spikes in crime and collapse in British identity. Tamaki said the church was building a Commonwealth crusade to reclaim Christian nations. Seymour said the church leaders' messaging was un-Kiwi. What it means to be Kiwi is people come here from all over the world, and so long as they come peacefully to build a better world, there's still always a little underling jab with him, isn't there? They're welcome, he said. Brian Tamaki's attitudes have all sorts of problems, but at their heart, they're un-Kiwi attitudes because they're intolerant and uninclusive. What I take issue with is his attacks on other New Zealanders' right to practice their faith, just as he has a right to practice his. Now, again, hear me when I say this. Taken in isolation, it's a good statement from David Seymour. And when the people we disagree with vehemently have a good moment, it's still okay to go, that's a good statement. And I'm going no further than that. Yes, Chewie.
The problem with that is, Pat, nothing's in isolation.
Yeah.
Especially when, not too long ago, David Seymour stood on the steps of Parliament next to Brian Tamaki, praised him as being a good man, and offered him support in getting a Destiny-run charter school up and running.
Well, I agree with you, Chewie, but I would just say again, not to sound like a fence sitter, if Seymour said the opposite, I support Brian Tamaki's views in this, we would be so far up his ass tonight that he wouldn't know what hit him. He didn't. It's better than what he could have done. It's better than what he's done in the past. In isolation, in and of itself, and only in isolation, it was a good statement, and I'll stand by that.
There you have it, folks. Pat has more grace for David Seymour than I do. Anyway, speaking of David Seymour, I've got my little prepared statement that I'd like to read out.
Okay, can I show one more picture? I've got other video that I'll send.
This is the other thing they did. Read my whittle statement.
I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't feature on on the media side.
Have we not done enough?
Nah, not yet.
We haven't done enough.
That's the whole purpose of tonight. We want to see a BHN banner burnt.
Oh, well done, Aotea. You're there.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah. New Zealand Herald.
Oh, I just thought of something terrible. I wonder if that means he supports what we're doing, because Plunkett's not there either.
No, actually, Pat.
Yeah. What?
See how it's rolled up.
Oh, we're in the roll.
Spin off.
Okay.
We can't. We're just not visible in this.
We're down here.
That's all it.
Okay.
That must be it, right?
Okay, that'll be it.
Brian knows we exist.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Cool.
Shall I text him and ask him? Do you know we exist?
Yeah. Hey, man. Just
he doesn't respond.
A little bit of oversight. I think you might. I think you might have forgotten us. Please make sure that we're on the next one. Yeah, just a disgusting, overt display of bigotry. That whole thing.